All right, Cam, welcome to Teal Talk. Really appreciate this. The Barracuda this season in the standings, doing kind of well, on track, on pace. How do you like your team here this season?
Yeah, it's been great so far. We have a great staff, great teammates and everything, so it's been a fun time so far, and we've had some good success so far, so plan to just keep it going.
So I was talking to your head coach, John McCarthy, the other day, saying that I was going to be here, do some player interviews. Who should I talk to, Johnny Mac? Talk to Cam Lund. He's having a good season. What do you have to say about your own season so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. Had an injury earlier on in the year with the puck to the face.
Yeah.
Which wasn't fun.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't anything serious, which is good. Been sick a couple of times as well, but no, I'm feeling great now.
Good.
I'm at the point of the year where into the flow of things. You know how everything kind of works so far or right now. So no, I've been happy with how I've been playing and progressing and everything like that. And the coaching staff have been super helpful with that. And I mean, you have all the resources around here to get to the next level.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's right. When I saw you maybe more than a month ago, and as that shiner, right?
Yeah.
And you're wearing a visor,
Yep.
but the puck ramped up, and what just got between the visor and your cheek up there?
Yeah, it hit the stick and went right under my visor, hit me right here under the eye, and luckily it didn't hit me in the eye, which is good. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, it wasn't the most fun thing to deal with.
So when something like that instantly happens, that was game, right? Not a practice.
Yeah,
that was during a game. What do you do? Like, your instinct and your mentality is stay in the game. I want to keep playing, but you can't, right? And they got to check you out, make sure your head's right and everything else. Too.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of right after, I didn't really know how bad it was.
Yeah.
I saw there was a little bit of blood on the ice, but I think it was when I knew it was bad when I felt my face, and it already felt like I had like a baseball on my face. Like it was already so swollen.
Quick, yeah.
But my mom and dad were there too, so it was kind of like, can someone just let my mom know that I'm okay?
That's a very kind thing to think of your mom before yourself. But I get it. Yeah. This is your first full pro season. Are you more of a professional now, like in the way you handle yourself or approach things, or how have you matured in that way?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've learned a lot from the older guys here, and even from when I was here at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Just kind of taking away things from the older guys and learning. It's a lot different than college. You're playing more games. The travel and everything's a lot different. So definitely adjusting to that, but also just maturing as a person too, in all aspects.
Matthews Arena, speaking of college, where you played, no longer, right?
Yep.
They shut it down. They're going to, tear it down? And I know the facts here that at the time of its closure, it was the world's oldest multi-purpose athletic building, as well as the oldest arena in use for ice hockey. There was so much history there. And you got to play there, which is cool. It's kind of a sad thing that where you played is going to be no longer.
Yeah, no, it's definitely sad, but I'm super happy that I did get to play there for 3 years. I never had any issues with it, and but I know the new rink that they're going to be putting up is going to be great, and it's definitely going to be good for the whole school and in Boston and everything. But no, it's definitely sad to see that rink go down with all the history it has behind it.
All right, let's get to that point of the interview. We got to talk about your living situation. Casper Haltman and Quentin Musty are your housemates. So were you the last one in? Were they together and they invited you, or how did the flow go?
Yeah, I was kind of undecided, and then Quentin, he asked me what I was kind of thinking for housing, and he said him and Casper were going to live together and invited me to live with them too. So I wasn't really too close with them at the time. I mean, I knew them from obviously coming out here during the dev camps and just being mutual friends with them. But no, I'm super happy with obviously living with them, and we have a lot of great times, and it's awesome.
It helps. It makes things more convenient. You got some like friends to bond with in the off hours. But I feel like they might have scouted you in and said, all right, he seems like a chill enough guy to come live with us. You don't want to get somebody crazy in your house, right? So the mix is good, the personality's good.
Yeah, it's awesome. We get along super well. We're joking all the time and stuff. Playing Xbox. I mean, we do everything together. We drive to the rink every day, golf. I mean, you name it, we're always together. So it's a lot of fun.
And speaking of driving, who doesn't have a car?
Casper. He's the one who doesn't have a car or drive.
So how does that work? Is he constantly saying, hey, will you drive me here? Will you drive? Is somebody like his Uber, basically?
Me and Quentin are basically his Uber drivers. So we drive him to and from the rink. But no, when he needs to go somewhere, he obviously can take our cars whenever he wants. So but it's funny.
But the favors are plentiful, right? Yeah. Like, I need this. Can you do that? Are you guys literally going to practices and games like Together, all three in the same car? No kidding.
Yeah,
no?
we stick together.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've done it from the first game of the year. So now it's kind of just like our thing. We have our set time of leaving the house and go from there.
You know, it's amazing. Some guys like that familiarity of living with a roommate, a housemate, even to the point that when you get to the NHL, like, that just might feel comfortable if that's the living situation. It's important for you to have something away from the rink, right?
Yeah.
You don't go home to nobody and nothing. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, and that's the great part. It's like when we're always together, and it's not like we're just like talking about hockey all the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like when we get home, it's like, oh, like want to go golfing, or like, oh, let's play Xbox and stuff like that. So I mean, it's just getting out of the house and doing stuff when you're away from the rink, and I think it definitely helps.
The 11 NHL games that you played last year, how often do you still think about those games and motivation to get back? I mean, it was nice to plant that seed, but what purpose does it serve you here and now?
Yeah, I mean, I think those 11 games I played was great for experience and obviously getting a taste. And I think the great thing about that is you want to work as hard as you can while you're here and to get to that next level, and you know what it's like being up there. So I mean, it's just taking steps every single day and working as hard as you can to get to that next step, which is obviously the NHL, where everyone wants to be.
I'm just the media guy. I'm not the hockey guy, but I've heard enough hockey people make the comparison of you to somebody like Colin Graff in that game, that type of game. And I see it. I mean, I've watched enough of your game to see it. How do you feel about that comp and maybe the skill set that you're trying to make your own?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Colin, he's a great player. He's having a lot of success this year as well, and I'm happy to see that.
Yeah.
Him being from Mass too.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
No, it's
small world, huh?
Yeah, it's great to see, and obviously I skate with him sometimes in the summer, so kind of just learn, like seeing him and kind of stuff he does. Like he's a great guy to learn from as well. So, no, I think it's a great comparison because I mean you see the success he's doing this year with the Sharks. So, no, it's great.
Obviously, you've got your own season going on. You've got your own life going on. Do you pay attention to a lot of the Sharks games when you can? Watch as many as you can just to kind of see what's ahead and be connected to that?
Yeah, I mean, I follow along when I can.
Yeah.
It's exciting to see what they're doing this year. I mean, it's really cool, and it's great to see. I know everyone's excited and stuff like that, so it's good to see that they're winning and having a good year.
All right, well, whether you're there or not later in the year, as for the team you're on right now, the Barracuda, everybody's pretty poised for the playoffs. I felt like last year just to get there, and it had been a few years, to get that experience, to get in a round, to advance in a round, that meant a lot. Is that kind of the number one internal goal in that room right now, is we got to get back to the playoffs?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that's every team's goal, is want to get in the playoffs and go on a run. And I think we have a great group in that locker room to do it. Everyone's super motivated. And I think we have a really tight group, get along well, so I think that can make a big difference in making a run in the playoffs.
All right. Last thing, and I feel like I always ask this question to a lot of people, but it's so important. You're doing everything you can. We know your ultimate goal. We know where you want to be. That's the dream for everybody. How hard is it to be patient with all this and put the work in every single day, knowing that it's going to add up to something?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely can be tough at times, but you don't want to look too far ahead, and that's kind of my thing. I mean, I feel like my dad always kind of said is take it day by day and not try to look too far ahead. So it's kind of been my thought process, and just going into every day, excited to be at the rink, super grateful for the opportunity, and just learn something every day and take as much away as you can, and it will lead to success.
Awesome. Really appreciate it, Cam. Best of luck in the rest of the season. See you soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.